you're all alone again. What happened to your friends? Did they see what you did? You're not an innocent kid, causing lots of harm, but shooting that shit in your arms. There is nothing to gain but an unholy vein. A lone junkie is a clone flunky. A lone junkie is a clone flunky with nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Your back's against the wall, and you feel like you could fall right onto your face and shatter like a vase. 'Cause there's nothing left inside except for all the fear you hide. A day without your crown will put you in the ground. A lone junkie is a clone flunky. A lone junkie is a clone flunky with nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go.
Hey Dayton music scene, this is Derek Thomas. I am 50% of the band Dark Horse.
My name is Dave Osborne. I am the other half of Dark Horse. I'm the yin to his yang. Currently, we are out of Fairborn, Ohio. We are a duo, but we do have a drum machine, but we don't let Zoom talk. He's only allowed to just play the drums, so that's why he's not up here tonight. So
We're both fairly. We've been on the music scene now for a little bit, both with our separate bands, and we kind of got together through that. We made some fast friends. I know there was a mic that was left at a show that my other band was just kind of playing, and I called John Jacobs from John Jacob Productions. John Jacob Jingles. He gave me his number, and I called him up, and then from then on, we kind of were like, hey, let's do some acoustic stuff, you know. And so I think 2023.
Yeah.
Is when we started jamming.
Is when you stole my mic.
Yeah.
We got together
man.
from there.
You can't beat them. So we started out doing like some acoustic covers, just fun. We were both kind of like, we want to do some more music besides what we're doing. And then we jammed for a little bit and kind of had an idea. We didn't really have a band name or anything, but then we kind of we had a little hiatus because Dave has his shoulder. He had a shoulder issue there that took him out.
Yeah, broke it. Yeah, that's a small, just a small setback that took me out for the whole calendar year of 2024. So we got back together and just had a slightly different idea in mind of not being a complete cover band and doing originals as well. Eventually, probably all originals. So yeah, we just kind of got delayed a year, but here we are now. We're excited to be here and ready to play some music. Do you want to talk about Lone Junkie here?
Yeah, so Lone Junkie is one. This is going to be the one we kick off, and Dave, he actually brought it once we started like deciding we want to do original stuff. He was like, hey man, I have this song I've had for a while, and it's super like, it's a very, like, it hit me, like any kind of music, especially when it hits you like on a personal level or like anything you feel it, it's awesome to be a part of doing it. And we started working on that one, and that's I think that was always one of our flagship songs from the beginning that we kind of really vibed on. And I think from there, we're like, I think we got something here, I think we should, hopefully this will continue on with whatever else we got going on, which it has. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's like you said. It's we've had a couple comments where that song has touched people.
Yeah.
It was, oddly enough, I was listening to Neil Young play it on TV, playing The Needle and the Damage Done acoustically, and after I listened to that song, I sat down and I just started, playing like us, guitar players do. We sit down and start just playing stuff, and I wrote that song. Kind of, the basis of it. I wrote it right after I listened to Neil Young playing The Needle and the Damage Done. That's kind of what kickstarted this song, and you might hear some similarities in what the subject matter is. But that's how that came about.
Nice. It's definitely, it's super powerful, and the thing with this whole project is I'm doing some lead stuff on it, which is new for me. Like my other band, I'm the main, the front man in that, and the rhythm guitar. So this gives me a little bit of a different creative outlet, which I think is why it came together so good, and just something completely different than what we were both doing, but still us in a lot of ways. And so it's really cool that we can take that extra outlet that we have and kind of make something new out of it musically.
Yeah, no, we mesh really well. I think you guys will find that out when we play. One of the nice comments that we got from a bandmate of his was that it sounds like one guitar unless somebody's playing lead. So like that was a cool comment, because we must obviously be on the same page and doing in sync with each other. So so we're excited to play Lone Junkie here.
disintegrate till I'm right here alone with myself. I've been sailing this vessel through stormy seas. I caught a wind. Been farther from the shoreline. Now I'm just stuck in abyss. I've been done crying. I think I'm done trying this time. No hands on this clock. I forfeit everything that is mine. Now I'll take everything left of me. Disintegrate. I'm right here alone with myself. Everything left of me. Here, alone again, all my selfish ways.
is here when this shell, in which my mind does dwell, my soul live, but I still dream while I'm lonely when my heart screams. Please help me, screams my heart. No one hears it. Why I'm torn apart in this void, empty and hollow. Feelings my heart cannot swallow. What you see, you'll never see again. What you feel, you'll never feel again. Why I need love to call my own, give my heart when so alone. I always want what I'll never see. I always want what will never be. What you feel, you'll never feel again. And what you see, you'll never see again.
goes away. All of this and more, and nothing in my life. No color clay, individuality not safe. As of now, I bet you've got me around. So unsure, we reach for something strong. I can't let go. Threadbare tapestry unwinding slow. Feel tortured brain. Show your belly like you want me to. As of now, I bet you've got me around. So unsure, we run from something strong. I haven't felt like this in so long. Gone, innocence too far gone from love. That don't last forever. Something's gotta turn out right. Sugar taste, sweetness doesn't often touch my face. Stay, if you please. You may not be here when I leave. As of now, I bet you've got me around. So unsure, we run from something strong. I haven't felt like this in so long. Gone, innocence too far gone from love. Last forever. Something's gotta turn out right.
All right, guys, we're back. I hope you guys dug that song. This next one we got that we're about to go into is one that I wrote, that I brought. We were kind of just sitting around riffing, which is a lot of these newer ones that we have that we'll be playing through is just riffing around like, hey, man, what's that? You know, what do you got going on with that? And that riff started like that. It was very beautiful and kind of haunting. Like it's kind of right down the alley that we had. And Dave come to me and he was like, you know, you want to use that? And I'm like, well, yeah, you know, like I guess, yeah, we'll you know, try it out and see what's going on. And I started writing lyrics to it, and it's the most recent song that I've finished and completed for any like musical piece. And it was very like I come from a personal level when I write. Every single time it's like a personal experience, or you know, the way that I feel about things. And that one's a really, really deep song for me, and it turned out so beautiful, and with everything that we do on it, and I just love it. It's kind of just about, struggling with the good and the bad choices that maybe you've made, or the good choices you haven't made, and kind of how they affect, and it kind of puts you in a place sometimes where you feel hopeless, but you're never hopeless, as long as you got yourself in at the end of everything. That's the most important. But Dave, like I said, with still one guitar, it's cool because I came up with all the rhythms, and I do the lead on it as well, which is another new thing to me. But we play, it's like seamless. Like all of the riffs that we play together on the rhythm side too, he just picked it right up, and we just kind of made it. He made it his own, and we've layered a lot of it with it. And the pedal board helps. It adds a little bit to the emotion. On just kind of how you feel when you bend that string, but if you put a little bit of essence in it, it takes it a long way. So.
Yeah, no, I think the pedal board has helped a lot.
Yeah,
it's kind of added some emotion to it. And the other song, the other original song was "In This Shell," and that was one that I kind of had a start to, but it definitely wasn't finished. So it fit the vibe of what we were doing. The kind of, it's not, I wouldn't say dark, because it's beautiful acoustic music, but lyrically it's dark. So I brought this, to the table. I played it for Derek. He's like, oh, that's really cool. And so we started to build on it, and it was missing some pieces. So I knew it wasn't done. And we kept working on it, and we came up with some cool pieces, got him some spots for some really good leads. Like I said, that pedal board's like a magic man sometimes. It just adds some really cool sounds with that delay and stuff like that. And this song turned into something that when we played our first show, we weren't even sure if we wanted to play it.
Yeah.
We put it dead last and hoped that time was going to run out. Honestly, we were hoping that time was going to run out. So we've been working on it since then over the winter and stuff like that. And now I think we feel completely the opposite way. And I think it's probably one, our top three?
Top three. Yeah, I was going to say top three for sure.
Very excited to play it. At practice, it's always fun to play every time. I have not gotten sick of it by any means at all. But this song, "In This Shell," the meaning of that, it's inside your head. You're completely locked inside your head. All the feelings that you hear, all the lyrics that you hear in the song, they're all about being locked inside your own head, in your own head, which is your shell. So that's what the meaning of the song is. It's in this shell. It's all about being inside your own brain.
It was easier to create on it because that's super relatable too. Like I've had friends write songs that like you really, really feel, and it's really cool to like be able, like, like I said, I wrote from my own perspective, but like when you hear a song that hits you hard and it's like you're part of creating it, it goes a long way, for what you do with it.
Yeah, absolutely. We good? Oh, okay. So, we built on that song. That song we feel that one's ironed out and done. But we have others that fit the same vibe, and we can't wait to, show you those in the future.
I will never bother you. I will never follow you. I will never promise to. I will never bother you. Never speak a word again. I will crawl away from God. I will move away from here. You won't be afraid of fear. No thought was put into this. I always knew we'd come to this. Things have never been so swell. I have never felt this well. Baby, you know you're right. You know you're right. You know you're right. So woman, come inside. Let's talk about someone else. The stingy soup begins to melt, and nothing really bothers her. She just wants to love herself. I will move away from here. You won't be afraid of fear. No thought was put into this. I always knew it'd come to this. Things have never been so swell. I have never felt this well, babe. You know you're right. 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 You know you're right.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed everything so far. This next original piece that we're going to do, it's a little longer one than normal for us anyway. The title is "Whisper in the Wind," and really the title of the song comes from just kind of the vibe of the song and the feeling of the song. It's what I used to call, before I kind of gave it a title, I called it the Space Jam. And it's in a drop tuning, so and we just, it's very open to experiment and try all kinds of different things, and as long as you play that open, C sharp, you're all right, you're in the ball game. So finally called it Whisper in the Wind, and but the idea of the song is just, it's more of just an emotion. There's really not like, hey, this is what the words mean. It's Whisper in the Wind's more of an emotional song. It's, we can make this thing go up to what, 20 plus minutes, just from just riding the emotion, riding the wave, and just letting it go and go until we kind of feel like we should hone it down and end the song or whatever. But yeah, this song is just, I don't know. I mean, it has a beginning and an end, but in essence, it's an emotion from beginning to end.
It has a vibe to it for sure. It's a whole, like, if you just wanted to kind of sit on your couch and just listen to something and just kind of almost like free your mind, I guess, in a way. You really don't have to focus so much on whatever's going on. And the lead was a little tricky there on that one too, because it's like, it's not super straightforward lead. It was almost, you had to go with the vibe of the song. Like, we had to find, so we kind of worked on it for quite a while actually to get it to where it is now, as far as just the whole vibe of everything together. And we play it now, it's 10 minutes, and we don't even feel like it's 10 minutes. Like, we actually, the other night, we were over at the house playing it, and we're like, that's, how long was that? Because we were, making sure we had the music time and everything, and it was just, we're like, 10 minutes. Like, okay. Really, it felt like it was regular 4.5, 5 minute song. Okay. So it's cool. It's like, it keeps you wanting more, really.
Yeah, no, it does, but I don't think we'll necessarily make an extended version again.
No, we said.
I think this is it's long. Some people think, gosh, 10 minutes, I could, I'm going to go to the bathroom on this song, but we don't feel that anything is not entertaining. Like, I don't feel like I'm bored halfway through it or anything like that. So it's a longer song, but I think it does hold you, especially with the emotional value in it.
Yeah.
Like he said, you could just kick back to this and, 30-minute version of this, and I think I could kick back and just about.
Oh, you could grill out, dude. You could have a party going on and have it in the background, and everyone would just like kind of just keep doing what you're doing, but like it would just enhance everything that's going on, I feel like.
Yeah, no, like you said, it'd be it's actually, there's not a lot of lyrics to it, so there's a lot of just playing and instruments, and so yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to down talk it and say this is good background music, you know, but there isn't a lot of lyrics. So like, yeah, you could be playing this at a get together or stuff like that you know, an overload of lyrics aren't going to be, you know, hitting the speakers. It's going to be a lot of music. And so it would be a nice, you know, chill vibe kind of song to where you could talk over it and you know, not get consumed by thousands of lyrics.
You can kind of like, it's one of those songs that you know, I got the pedal board in front of me and I got my guitar, and it's like, see what kind of sounds you can get out of it. I mean, there was one time that he was like, dude, that sounded like a sitar. And I'm like, what? And then I recorded back to what we did. And I'm like, oh, I was kind of just hitting a little bit higher on the bridge. And it was like with the effects and stuff we had going on, it was which it fit the song great, but it's almost just kind of like, you know, some Frankenstein, and see exactly what, you know, your guitar can do, or just kind of make some, I mean, it's very, very instrumental song really at its core.
Yeah, absolutely. There's 4 pedals, I think, involved that you
I got
use.
4 of them all at once.
And you know, I love to see all 4 of the lights on when he's doing this song.
Time ago, it's when he said to me, son, you'll grow, oh, just like me. Fear now, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fear the truth and all that's left in you. Whisper in the wind, whisper in the wind, ready to begin. Whisper in the wind. time ago. That's when he said to me, time is slow. That's what it means to me. Fear now, that's all that's left to do. We're gonna fear the truth and all that's left in you. Whisper in the wind, whisper in the wind, ready to begin. Whisper in